whakarongo ki te tangi a te korimako. Kōrero flowing out the hook of force. Kaupapa relevant, kaupapa out of bounds, kaupapa exigent, kaupapa paramount. Nā kona whakapiri mai ki te kaupapa tino whakahira whakarongo pi kari mai. Hare mai, o Taringa hare mai. We gotta gather up close everybody. Gather up close everybody. Kani move that body. Kani move that body.
Paororo ana te reo i runga. Ia hine tūpari maunga. Ki tai, ki uta. Ki te muri. Ki te tonga no hoki. Kia oki mai anei ki te pokapū o Taringa. E whakapaho atu ana i te piki au ahi o te awamutu. Tēnā rā koutou ngai Taringa o tina ina mea hou. Nau mai, whakatata mai, whakapiripiri mai, whakatatata mai. Ngā pipi o te manu nei o ngai Taringa e.
He awe!
Kia romi miri ngā e ngā tipu. And I said tipuna because no reira te waiata. Kia kore ai tātou katoa au e moke e. Kia ora tātou.
Kia ora. Me ngā mihi ki a tātou kai tautoko.
Ai, koia. Ngā mihi ki nā kai tautoko. Kia?
Kia, te māngai pāho.
Me, irirangi, te motu.
Me, te wānanga o te aro.
Me te wānanga o te
nui.
Of course.
Me te wānanga o te ro.
Of course.
Me koutou anō hoki e te iwi.
Ai.
Ngai Taringa mā. Me korea ke koutou. Ana, e whai pūtake.
Ai. E whai Taringa.
Ai, koia. Taringa. Nō reira, tēnā koutou.
Gather up close everybody.
So, kia ora hui tātou katoa. Me ngā mihi ki tō tātou hoa, ki tō tātou tuihine, te puahiri. Kia koe kahurangi.
Ai, kia koe kahurangi.
Hei te whakaarotia koe, kia mohia mai koe.
Ai. Me tētahi wiki hanga rangatira kia rāwatahi, kia kōruatahi ko tō hoa.
Yeah.
Tēnei tau whakanui ai i tō kōrua hononga.
Mārena.
Ai, e whia ngā tau?
Ki taku mahara waru.
I think.
Whitu.
Aua, engari kāre mā ko ngā ui i tai, e te mea, we had a wānanga.
Ai, we had a wānanga. Ai.
Mo te kapahaka. Nā mihi rā.
Ai, ngā mihi rā, tuahine.
Ok, kia huria ke tātou ki te kiwaha.
Kiwaha. Hera tērā i te kiwaha. He ona matapeia kē tērā mo te manu.
Kai a koe te kiwaha?
Well, I'm on my Anō Nei crusade. A few episodes back, we were giving a solution or other ways of using, or other kiwaha that would replace the habit that some have formed in using Anō Nei.
Very bad habit.
A very bad habit.
Yeah.
Bad for your lungs.
Do it.
People are saying, and using it as, how would you say they were using it as? Just to open the line?
And then also. Furthermore,
as a consequence, we looked at
added to that,
and like so, instead of Anō Nei e hoa ma, you can say kamutu. Kamutu. Furthermore. And in addition to my last thought, kamutu.
Just going back to Anō Nei, it's actually for, it's as if blah, blah, blah. Is that right?
Yeah.
It's like,
okay.
it's as if.
It's as if.
Okay. Just checking.
Yeah, i tū ia Anō Nei ko ia te māngai o te whare.
He stood as if he was the spokesperson.
Yeah. But people hang on to anō. And then they go anō. But kamutu is furthermore.
In addition to that,
yeah.
Kai a koe he tauira?
Ko te wānanga o te aroa tēnei, ka kamutu, he wāhi, tai ana e te tangata te ako i te reo.
Kia ora.
I te roro hiko, i te mahi pakihi anō hoki.
Ka pai. Pai tērā. Tauira, this is te wānanga o te roa, place of learning, but also a place for that and that and that and that.
Yeah. Okay.
Aye.
But then you used anō and hoki at the end. I'm just
ko
thinking
tērā
about
te anu,
those.
ko tērā also and hoki I ko rā.
To wrap up the additions.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. I mutu tā māua kai miti I te tau 2012. Ka mutu kare anō māua kia hoki ki te kai miti.
Kia ora.
okay.
Ai, no reira, e tai wā, ko taua ka mutu he and.
Yes.
Yeah.
And also, ne, e tai wā he whakatakoto i tētai whakaaro i tētai kōrero rānei no taua kaupapa tonu, no taua horopaki tonu. Ne?
Ai.
He tangata pūioio ia, ka mutu he kaha ki te oma. Ne?
Okay.
Yep.
Furthermore, he's good at running.
Ai, ko ia.
Yep.
Okay. Okay. E pōkea ana au i te mahi, ka mutu, ka noho au ki te kāinga kia riko ata ai.
O tino tata.
Damn it.
Ai, I roto ko I te rerenga o te kōrero.
Yeah, yeah.
But that was more just, so I'm just going to stay.
Yeah, I think
not a
you think you
furthermore.
I think I would have served you better.
Yeah.
Okay.
Even
Ko te
a
ana, yeah.
me te aha hoki.
Yeah, me te aha. Yeah.
Oh,
Consequently,
me te aha.
ne, ko te consequently te
I
me
roto
te aha.
I te reo Pākehā, I te whakatakatoranga reo Pākehā, ko te piko te rā mea. I roto I te rārangi ko
Oh,
kahi.
so it slightly changes.
Well, as per English grammar, a sentence is a thought.
Yeah.
If you have a comma and then you add a bit into that sentence, that is when you're adding the thought, when you're adding to that same thought.
Yeah.
So he orite ki te kamatu. So me hanga I tonu taua rerenga e whai ana I te kamatu I te whakaro kotahi o taua rerenga.
Okay. Here we are having an English
silence is
lesson
deafening.
as well as a...
Me kare no e kia mau, me tuku tau ira anō. Ki au ko Erika te tohu.
Te tohu, ai.
So, come on, kai ako.
Okay. Yes, tika. Nā kua no, tēnei, nā kua no,
E te kai
tēnei.
ako, ko kai ako.
Ai.
I was being cheeky.
Ko tō mahi, he whakāhua I te ao Māori, kamatu, he whakatairanga I te ao Māori.
Nice.
Ah, okay.
Nice.
He nā whakapākia tia mai taku kōrero.
Your mahi is to take photos of, Māori stuff.
Ai.
Te ao Māori. Furthermore, to uplift te ao Māori. Is that the right word for whakatairanga? Promote.
Yep, promote, showcase.
Showcase.
Yeah.
Yep, tika nā me rua, but yeah, ka pai.
Yeah.
Cool. Now I have to try and think of an example. Okay.
I whakairia te ngā kākahu ki te raina ki waho.
Right.
Kamatu, I mate ki te whakamahi I tō pūrere whakamaro ke kākahu.
Okay, you've lost me on that sentence. Is that something to do with the dryer?
Yeah, so I whakairia ngā kākahu ki te raina ki waho.
Aye.
Ki te rārangi ki waho.
Oh, and further, also put them in the dryer.
Ai. No te nui o ngā kaka.
That is a true story. That is a
Tika.
true story.
No taranaki te wahi nera, ka mutu e moheo nei ki ngā kōrero tuku I ho katoa a ona kaumata.
Oh, okay, that
Te.
one totally, yeah. Yeah, okay. I feel like, ka nui tēnei.
Kamatu ka whakamahi a tonu tia tēnei kōrero I roto I te katoa, te roanga o tēnei puninga.
E maharanau I tētahi wā e I whērau ko tētahi I te ako I te reo. Te heard, nā whai kōrero, me ngā kōrero, he wānanga tēnei. And anyway, after she comes up and she says to me, oh, I thought they were talking about all these things that we're going to finish. You know?
Bro, that's how I used to when I
yeah.
first heard it. I was like, what's this kamatu business? Like,
Yeah.
I'm like, kamatu.
Yeah.
And it took enough times for me listening to it going, oh, I think I know what that means.
Ako ia.
Yeah.
Yeah, oh, cool.
Yeah.
That's so true, though. That lady would be me.
Yeah.
Hey, they said kamatu, but they haven't started the waiata yet.
Yeah. Kia huri ki tata te kaupapa E te iwi.
Ai.
Patapatai.
Patapatai.
But there was a bit of a patapatai, ko te patapatai.
Yeah, tika.
Patapatai e pāna ki te kiwaha nei.
He pai hoki te whakamātautau I au anō, ki te whakako I te tikanga o tētahi kōrero. Koina te wero nui.
Yeah.
It's actually knowing it, but then expressing or...
Yeah.
Koira te take harau I te kāko.
Nō reira.
Yeah, okay, tēnei pātai. Tikanga kākahu whakarākei. What should one consider when we merchandise our kōrero tuku iho? How do we feel putting iwi names and flags on gibbets? Do we deride the mana and tapu of our kara when we use it like a cape, even to be sold at variety stores?
What's a gibbet?
A gibbet, e rā mea ka piri ka whakarapangia ki o Crocs.
Get
E whakarākei.
Ka tahira.
Ka tai gibbet e kara.
Oh no, we're gonna rukia te rā pātai. Kira aki.
Kira aki.
Me roto te Crocs. Get I was thinking about a giblet. Ne, ko te giblet.
Ko te giblet.
Te pukupuku ne.
Ai. Ka praingia ki te aha.
What, they make mahi nā mea aiwi, mo tērā?
Aiwi.
Ka taira.
Yeah.
I want one.
Oh, no.
So like, you know, people have tūhoi, mana motu hake, tērā iwi, te mea iwi, tūnoranga tiratanga haki.
No. Well, ahau nei kaore.
Yeah.
And I don't care me ka ki mai te tangata kei. Well, no ku tērā iwi, and he moko nau.
Well, koina e tei whakahoki ki ahau. This started when I seen them being sold online, and I had to go online, which is very out of character. But then after e tahi whakawhitiwhiti, I private messaged the person, nā no te whāranga. I said, sorry, I don't mean to create such a noise on your page. I'll remove my comments and raise them in a more engaging space. There I said space. Mm-hmm. And so this is koina te ahunga mai o tēnei pātai. Mm-hmm. And then I started to think about how mindful we are when we put iwi names on T-shirts, which is, of course, you know, we all do it. But are there things that people want to be mindful of when we do that?
Yeah, I want a gibbet. I want a gibbet with my iwi on it. I feel like I love it. Like there's a lady down in our iwi who have been selling some gibbets that relate to our iwi. And so I'm all for buying it from our own people. But I guess the cringe part is when places like variety stores that are full of stuff made in China, etc., which is where they get their gibbets made too. Mm-hmm. When it's not our own people selling it, that's where I see it as a problem. And how do you police that? I don't know.
Yeah, well, because I was going through my tapu matrix, and I was like, what do I want to put my tupuna
name, yeah,
and iwi on my feet? You know, that's what I'll do for myself. Like, I won't go around going, hey, get that off your foot. But that's how I think now, you know, and mindful of, like, honestly, we had an auntie, and hangarere kia no tēnei kōrero. We had an auntie and we're having a reunion, and if you came from the certain tupuna, this is the reunion you were having it for. But she wanted to have T-shirts of our tupuna on it. And we had to gently remind her that, you know, where's that T-shirt going? Would you do that to the photo of your tupuna? And it's sort of, that's what I liken it to, and how we use...
Was it a photo of the...
Yeah, a photo of a tupuna. Yeah, a photo of this tupuna.
Oh, yeah, like those memorial T-shirts.
Yeah, memorial T-shirts. And each to their own, you know, he take tō tēnā, but I thought, you know, I think we can do the same without doing that. That's where this question comes for about the gibbets, and then I've got considerations about how we use our flags, because I think ka heke te mana me te tapu o ngā kara pēnā ka whakamahia e rā anō nei he cape.
Yeah.
And even the way they're sold in $2 shops is like, yes, they're accessible, yes, they give pride, yes, they are symbolic, and then, but do we demean their, you know, its meaning?
Yeah. What if your kid was like, you had a choice of getting them a Tino Rangatira flag cape or a Superman cape? Which would you choose?
Pai tēnā.
Yeah. Well, I'd actually tell my boy, e hoa ko tō Tino Rangatira kei roto i a koe.
And you'll say, whatever, Dad.
Whatever, Dad, I want Tino Rangatira one.
And you go, okay, boy. He pai tēnā pātai, Erika.
Yeah.
Yeah, pai tēnā pātai. And I think therein lies te uho o tēnei pātai, is identity and pride. And, you know, kei tēnā tangata ona whakaaro ki te whakaatu i tana tuakiritanga. Yeah, so each person has their way and thoughts about how they want to show who they affiliate to, how they affiliate, why, and, you know, as part of pride. And, you know, that could be putting what's it called?
A gibbet.
on their crock. You know, and I know for a lot of people, they got a connection, but they've got a relationship. And a lot of our people, their connection is through wearing a t-shirt or perhaps putting a gibbet on their crock. And I get that part.
Mara.
And so, and I think that question addresses that when you say, oh, what would you rather wear? Hey, e rua hoki nā taha about, well, there's buying from Māori and buying from non-Māori.
Aye.
But, you know, me pono tātou, even some of etahi o ngā pakihi Māori that are selling t-shirts and things, they're not doing it properly.
Yeah.
Now you have to ask, okay, do you just have to be a Māori? So I see a lot of those t-shirt places at events.
Yeah.
Now you can't tell me that they've gone and asked te runanga or ia iwi ki te hoko i ngā tiha. So that sort of always, I'm like, how do you go about that? And one of my cousins just asked me that the other day. He was at an event and sent me a photo and said, oh, do you know if they would have went to the iwi to ask? And I go, no, probably not.
Yeah.
And then that's I'm not going to say too hard basket, but I think that's got many layers to it.
Yes.
To answer properly, to address, I should say.
Yeah.
Because anybody who has whānau apa nui, whakapapa whānau apa nui or ngāpui, whoever sees something has a right to question.
Yeah.
So what gives you the right to sell my tupuna's name?
Yeah.
You know, really, whether they're Chinese, Māori or whatever. Because that person, they're still making money off a tupuna.
Yeah.
To me, that is the other side of o te pātai nei.
Yeah.
Is commercialisation, eh? And then you've got what you said, the tapu matrix, pai ki tērā. Yeah, well, I wouldn't put it on my feed either, but again, I can see how someone oh, well, that's my identity.
Yep.
And now I know what those see, tai whiko ana me o rātou who kakataira rāna. I'm like, what are these things stuck to their things?
Yeah, kia mohe mai kei te kare anoa praone kia hinga. Te hā nea.
No, I even had the gout one time in the oho, and nobody was awake. It was at the kāingo tātere, and his crocs were sitting there. And I snuck out, ni tāre ki te mimi. And I went to get a drink, and I saw them, and I went, oh, I could try these on. Nobody would know.
Nobody would know.
And I eased up to them, I stepped up to them. And then I lifted my foot, and my foot went,
and the croc snapped back and slithered back into the water.
Oh, jeez. Remember when tracksuits were in the 90s?
Oh, I love a tracksuit.
Like they were in.
They were in.
You know, Timothy still has some of those tracksuits.
Those like sporty looking tracksuits.
Yeah, and you had like the parachute material tracksuits.
Yeah, man.
And you had like the tracksuits.
Shiny ones.
And you had the two stripes to the left or the right.
Yo.
The zip. Yeah.
And then you had the name down one leg.
The name down the leg.
And, you know, I pirangi mātou ki e tahi. Mō tō mātou marae.
Aye.
And, you know, I hoki mai ngā concepts, mai te, whoever were getting them off, and with our name down the leg, went, you know, this is cool, and my kuia went, kaore! I went, Because that's our tupuna.
Yeah.
Yes, kai pai kia iri tō tupuna I raro I o koutou aro.
Kia.
Yeah, because te tuatai pātai, pewhia nā mea, you know, it's washing. It's going to go, no, pai ana e rai ngari, mō runga era. And as soon as she said that, it was, there was no wānanga or vote. My kuia just said, boom, and that was it.
That was it, vetoed.
Kare hoki nā kaumatu, and katoa ngā kaumatu, kuia.
Yeah.
You know, but I feel if that came up now, there'd be a big wānanga about
wānanga.
And a vote.
And legal advice of rights.
Since then, I've never ever, nā wākua mahi kākau au I roto I te kaupapa, karewe whakaikia me ngā me, you know, ngā ingoa tupuna.
Ngā ingoa tupuna, yeah.
Anyway.
Yeah, pai tēnei kōrero, because I was hard stuck on this way, so for me, it was good to see the different layers. And tika tau, understandings of people's connections and perhaps not their relationships. No.
Wai pai ki au tō kōrero I te tau ngā taringa I nā konei. Tō kōrero, to understand, why you think how you do.
Yeah.
And I want you to understand why I think like I do. And I think koera te kōrero, kaua ko te, let's agree to disagree.
Yeah.
Let's agree to understand why we think like this.
Yes, yeah. Kia ora.
Aha ko te rereke.
Yeah. Ka pai.
But yeah, still don't know Crocs. Anyway, haere tonu.
I just want to mention something that's come up recently, well, not recently, a couple of years ago in my mahi that prior to having this come up in my mahi, would have never thought about, but photographing maunga. And I don't know if I was counted too, but I didn't realise that there were such things as maunga trusts, tupuna maunga trusts, and that like if you wanted to photograph them for commercial reasons, like I don't know, if people were going to planning to use it in their branding or whatever, that you actually had to seek permission from the maunga authority.
Oh, pēnei te awa, kua whakatangata here?
Yeah, I can imagine that's the same, yeah. Anyway, this kōrero just reminded me of that. Like, that's even something we have to consider these days.
Koia. You know, I tēnei ao pāhopori, social media, and we're just so, you know, just whip our phones out any time.
Yeah.
Yeah, koira oku whakaaro. Especially, particularly if you're going to make money off it. He wānanga no tērā.
Ai, wānanga no tērā. Oh, e hoa, we could start and not finish.
And probably, never
Well,
end.
especially currently at this time that we're recording this episode, one of my friends' photo is being taken, acquired by another group, and then artificially imposed another face on this person who's a known person doing a wero for a kaupapa that they don't support. So, hoino.
Was that done out of spite, or was it kuare?
Nā, e kuare. Tanga e pokanoa nā tō rātou tikaroa. He kuare. Tiki tētahi whakāho i te purangi kātahi. Ka tangohia te mata, ka tāpiri hea tētahi mea ko hanga ki te AI. Ana, ka kōrero mō tētahi tupuna. Nā no te paipari pōhiri. Kia tai mai ki konei.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
And this kaupapa has nothing to do with that kaupapa that they were promoting.
And promoting one of our tupuna.
Yes.
So it has in so many layers. Hoino e ho.
Yeah.
Taringa.
Patapatai.
Mihi ana kia koe Alex Hirini, nāna tēnei kōrero. Koha. I've seen koha used in the same way as we'd use payment. For example, if recruiting people to take part in a survey, it would say, please can you take part in the survey, we'll give you a $50 voucher as a koha. The reason for this is there are tax and logistical implications if it's called pay.
Yeah.
Whereas my job doesn't give me a koha for coming to work, it pays me. So that I come to work. If we go to a marae and someone doesn't put anything into the koha, they will still get manaki tanga on the marae. While it's no tika to give no koha, you won't get turned away. But there may be other implications. So what's the difference between koha and pay? Kia ora.
Well, he kind of said it. Like, if someone doesn't put anything into the koha, like whether you do or you don't, you will still get manaki. Whereas if you are paying someone to do a job, then you expect them to meet the criteria of whatever that job was.
And the person doing the job gets what they expect.
Yeah. Tika.
Koira ke. Yeah.
If the rate is koha, you'll get a koha in return.
Yeah, koha, don't think that there's no expectation on a koha though. Because there's lots of tikanga and there's lots of tikanga in relation to koha. What is the koha for? Who is it for?
Yeah.
What's it in relationship to? You know, for instance, me he koha ki te he roi mata ne, so he tangihanga. We use the word roi mata, and that's how it's written in the book.
Yeah.
Ngā roi mata.
Kia ora.
And the book is the record of the koha through the duration of the uhunga o tangihanga. And those are ngā roi mata. Tēnā whānau pane o kirimate, their contribution is paimate.
Oh, kia ora.
So they give theirs, but none of this is shared. This is only goes in the book, is paimate, so it's the roi mata. Now, my understanding is that book was he tapu.
Aye.
And, you know, through your year of mourning, or however long you're going to observe your mourning as you wear your kakau taratara, you go through, if there's a uhunga and another whānau that came to yours, you give back what they gave.
Aye.
Ne?
And that's how you would use that book? You'd go, how
you give back what they gave and some. Ne, ka piki ake.
Ai.
He whakahoki.
Yeah.
Tērā. And then when it gets to the hura kohatu, ta whānau pani, because the tangihanga, there's no expectation, but the nā manuhiri, to an extent, pay for the tangi, from all the koha. But in the hura kohatu, the whānau pani, that responsibility is all on the whānau pani.
Ai.
Yeah, true.
And if they get koha, ka pai, and they do. So koera tērā koha. We had a wānanga not long ago, mo te reka maurua, me kāwhia. And I said, anei te kōpaki. So I held the envelope up. Anei te kōpaki. And that's all I say.
Ai.
I don't say I want $5, I want $10 or whatever. I said, anei te kōpaki. Anyway, ka haere mai tētai ki au. And they said, I'll take it around. And I says, ana ke te pai.
Yeah.
And they held on to it. Anyway, so I gave them a little lesson. And I says, anei, I just said, here's the envelope. I didn't say what you need to put in it, how much you should put in it, but you know where it is.
You know where to bring it.
I'm not going to go around either.
Ai.
Because then it's a kohi.
He kohi.
And te kohi, te koha.
Ai.
Because in the kohi, there's the expectation that you're going to put something in. He rere ke tērā I te koha. Ne, he momo koha tonu, engari he kohi tērā.
Ai.
Yeah.
Ne, haere ki te kohi. Again, had the same kōrero, I te tēnei te koha, he tētahi o aku huanga. Well, they were getting their tāmoko. Pai tēnā. And nō koe nei whakaro. They had a raffle.
Ai.
And the raffle was to tautoko te rā. Anyway, I said, karo e whakai ana ki tērā. Oh, he ai. And I said, ko te koha. I said, hara tērā I te koha.
Hara tērā te koha.
A raffle's a raffle.
A raffle's a raffle. Ai.
Koa e koa te koha.
Ai.
Anyway, when I got into the kōrero, they had been sort of told by one in the Irodoi te iwi that they should get their tāmoko. And then I said, well, what did that person do?
Yeah.
Oh, nothing.
Yeah.
And I said, they asked you, they put the whakaro, they should have got your hapu together to do a kohi.
Yeah.
Ki te whakatū I te rā, me te utu, ne, I te kaita, ki tohunga tāmoko. I said, you fellas shouldn't have been your responsibility to go out. And I says, no wonder, kamu te he rangatai, e nei.
Yeah.
Well, 2 reiti e te iwi there, no muri mai, ka wae mai ka me, kua mara mau I nai nei. I says, kare koe pirangi, you don't want anyone questioning the tapu of your moko.
Yeah.
And saying, I utungia tō moko ki te rāwhara.
Ai.
Right.
Yeah, I utungia tō uhi ki te rāwhara. Your chisel was paid for with
by
my
a
raffle ticket.
Yeah.
Kare he tap,
Yeah.
I say, ka taia tērā te wero. And, he kōrero anō tērā, e tai o ngā tūpuna. They were seen as given in exchange for some kai.
Ai.
Te tupuna hoko pipi.
Oh.
So, one tētahi tapairu, she was given over to another iwi, but in acknowledgement of that, they were given access to a pipi bed. A pipi bed, ne?
Yeah.
Mo ake tonu
Coveted
atu.
spot.
Yeah. Wow. Hey, that's the kōrero that came. Oh, she was paid for by pipi. But in that context, it was like a sort of like a dowry.
Yeah.
Oh,
or
right,
a pākuwha
Yeah.
exchange. So, me tupato ki te koha. But I think the person, you're right, you're correct. Even I've had to rethink. I mean, if we say koha, it's a koha.
Yeah.
And we used to do it, we'll say we're going somewhere, everyone's expected to give $10 koha.
Yeah. And so in a corporate setting, I think that's what people are trying to do, eh?
Yeah, well, this comes up a lot in my mahi.
Yeah.
Koha, using koha for talent payments.
Yeah.
It is purely because it's easier for the client, whoever's paying for the photo shoot, rather than getting each person who's going to be a talent in the photo shoot or film shoot, whatever, to fill out supplier forms, do all the boring financy forms. It's easier to just be like, you'll get a Prezi card as a koha for your time.
Yeah. So are we using koha to skip tax and all that?
But see, in this context, kare tērā koha e rite ki te nui o te mahi.
Aye.
I think, and that's some whakatūpato anō tērā. Because that's happened to me. I did a whole day tētahi rā mahi, nei, and koera te me I homai ki au, he prezi ka rima te kautāra. Now, I wasn't expecting anything.
Yeah.
Anyway, and me taku mōhio, ko te hunga I tono mai au, he moni ā rātou.
He moni ā rātou.
Even though I wasn't expecting anything, because you give me $50 and I know you ka tae koe tētai atu, you know, I think, pai ake, kia kaue ho mai.
Kia kaue ho, ai, konei o ki whakaro, ka whakaiti koe I te iti o te koha.
Yeah. You know, and again, I think we may have talked about this, you know, tohunga tāmoko, there's karakia, they reiterate, as they're doing the tāmoko, they're saying the karakia.
Yeah.
To remind the recipient, make sure that you pay me properly, otherwise the moko's not going to stick.
Yeah.
Kia kau e tai ki mai ke, you know, being paid and they have whakaro Pākehā tērā. Oh, no.
No.
No. So, engari, ko te utu tērā, it's not a koha. Yeah. Ne. And different again, if the artist says, well, you know, pirangi tētai, and they says, well, hea te utu, and if they say, he koha, don't think, oh, sweet, I'm going to get my mataora for $20.
Yeah.
No, you still, you know, and that's when you kohi, you still give, you know, me whakaro Māori.
Me whakaro Māori,
Yeah, tika tāu, te tangata nāna te pātai, they shouldn't be using koha on there.
Yeah, use another word. E pai ana ki te ki ko te koha kāreo na here. Nah.
No, because it has.
It has, eh?
Because I te whakaako au I te whakaako I te Māori. Just a few weeks ago. Someone questioned, said that I whakaitingia te Māori o te koha. And I says, a koha doesn't have a Māori, but it has a hau.
Ai.
And he hau tō te koha. And you fellas can rangau hea te hau.
Yeah, right. I was just thinking, what is a hau?
And, you know, an example of that, and I think I've shared it on Taringa, is, you know, when my kuia told me, you know, don't just give it.
Yeah.
Tātou tāne mā, when you get the koha, me kua takoto I te papa, I te marae rānei, me kei tētai iwi he pēranga tikanga. When you go and pick it up and you go back, hold on to it.
Yeah.
Hold on to it for a bit. Don't just turn around and give it to the next person behind you.
Like, pick it up with gratitude.
Yeah, pick it up with gratitude and then hold on to it.
And hold on to it,
And koe ne te kōrero mai ki au. And I says, oh, hey. And ka mea te kui, well, he mātau tērā, me ka tuku noiho.
Right.
Ko te hau tonu kei runga I te koha.
Yeah, kamutu e mātakina ana koe ne.
Koea. And it's those little things that show that you appreciate the koha.
Ai.
The other thing is, amata tikanga. You pick the koha up, you take it to the dining room.
Ai.
There's no one in between like the pū kōrero me te kihini.
Ai.
And I te uhunga o taku karanga whaia, tahi anō ka ngaro nei, I te noho mai taku karanga tamaiti, my nephew. And he was about my age when I started sitting at the pai, and I made him sit there all day, and it was me taku wai mari. And I says, me noho no koe. And he sat there, wow, no opehera pū kōrero, kai kōrero, except at the end. I think in the afternoon we got 2 opehe kai kōrero rātou. While I said to boy, ko marama koe, I nāne, ko rongo ko, ai anko, pēnei, kare koe me ki te tūpāpaku ne, so that was all good. And he stood. Anyway, before that, koea te mea tiki ana I te koha. And the first koha he got, he went to give it to me. After, I said, purutia, after hariru they went and he went to give it to me. I says, no, take it on the, hare ki te kauta, ki te kine. Oh, maku. And I said, ai, koe rata tikanga. He goes, oh, ne.
Che, pai.
He goes, hea hai. And I told him, I says, no, e tiki. Mau e tuku. No changing of hands.
No changing of hands, yeah.
Me haere tika tonu.
Yeah.
Now, I roto anō ia mātou. Again, I'm saying mātou because he rereke ia marae. If you're doing the koha, I tō mātou hapu, you don't go anywhere.
Ai, kia ora.
You stay in the kitchen.
Yeah.
That's your job.
Koia.
It's collecting the koha. You don't go shopping.
Nah.
Even though you're holding the money. You give it out.
No. You give it out. You receive and you give.
I've had to tell a few whānau that.
Yep.
Kāri te mōhio ki tērā tikanga. And when they ask, cuz, why? And when I tell them, they go, oh, yeah, that makes sense. I said, because he tapu anō hoki rungi rā moni.
Ai.
Kātai, kārua, you don't want to be just giving it to anyone.
Ai.
Even if they say, oh, this is the person, because I've seen it happen before.
Yeah.
That's not their job. They got another job.
Yeah.
You give them the koha, and then, oh, where's that koha I gave you? Oh, shit, what did I do with it?
Oh, I was going to the kitchen and I got told to do the toilets.
Yeah.
And then I got thing and I forgot. Yeah.
So even how you handle it, you know, there's all those things, nā tikanga e pāna ki te manaaki, te koha, e rāhua tanga katoa. So it's not a koha. We got to have a whole, I think we've had a wānanga on the koha.
Nah, but it takes on new dimension all the time.
Yeah,
He mea hou anō tēnei kia hau.
Yeah, well, you know, the other, you get a pakurereke, but you might get a gift from somebody. Harai te koha.
Ai.
And, you know, it might be a taonga or a whatever. Now, you might not like it. But, you know, the gratitude, tō ngākau,
Yeah.
tēnā koe, and you think, I'm going to give that away. And that's okay, but you hold on to it for a time. Kei runga tonu I tawa whakaaro, te hau,
Ai.
o te tangata nānei tuku. And this has been a cause for war, I roto I tai iwi ngā wāmua, because I tere rawa.
Ah, te raro.
Someone was gifted a mautaringa, an earring, a mere, and they didn't hold on to it long enough for it to become theirs.
Ai.
Right.
In a sense,
Yeah.
fully theirs, the relationship. And they gave it again.
Yeah.
Ana ka riri tērā tangata.
Ai.
And then, the one that gave it away gets a dong.
Yeah.
And, I remember my cousin, he always bought our kuia perfume. You know, the expensive stuff too.
Yeah.
And my kuia didn't wear perfume.
Mm-hmm.
And she would stockpile them.
Ah, yeah.
And then after maybe 6 months or even a year, then she would pull them out and then she would re-wrap them
Yeah.
for wedding gifts or whatever we were going to.
Aye.
And one day my cousin saw it. He saw a bottle. He goes, I'm sure that's the bottle of opium. Opium was the...
Aye.
Sure it's the bottle of opium I got, Nan. And I laughed. But see, Nan never did that straight away.
Yeah.
She would hold on to it for a time.
Yeah.
You know, and everyone's wondering, the whānau, where's Nan getting all these expensive perfumes from? Every birthday and she thought it was her birthday. My kuia never really knew what her birthday was. She made one up. But every birthday, every Christmas, my cousin would buy her. Yeah. So koe rāno, pē rāno, she stockpiled them for a bit before she...
So don't give your lovely Christmas sweaters away on Boxing Day, Erica.
No.
How about I gave a tie away as a Christmas gift and I got it back this Christmas
Ana kaitua.
as another gift.
My brother, he always resells his gifts. He's a bit of a minimalist, so people give him stuff and he just sells it right off.
This is going around back to where we started a bit. I find it very difficult to throw away clothes with iwi names on them.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah,
my
me too.
pātai.
Yeah, I've got those and...
Yeah, and I get given them a lot at things like go to tautoko. That'll be part of the koha.
Mm-hmm.
And it's hard for me. I've got 2 bags at home with t-shirts and things because, e tai wā karama, e tai te kāinga or whatever. Actually, I should just put them in the truck and just take them out in the country, eh?
Yeah.
Give them out.
Gift them back to people from those iwi.
From the area, yeah.
And one day, I haere te tei, and we're still trying to work out who it was, but we think it could have been stolen. I haere te tei o I think it might have been Kimiora. Went into the op shop, might have been the Sally's or something, and there was a panakeretanga jacket hanging up.
Oh.
And anyway, we're thinking, someone must have, either that was stolen or...
It was misplaced or...
Yeah, who knows. Anyway.
Surely anyone from Panakiretanga would want to hold on to that type of thing.
But in order to get one of those, me puta tō ihu ne.
Ana.
Me i ka awhiro.
Yeah.
So you can't get it at the start and not make it anymore.
No. Bloody Crocs.
Bloody Crocs. I've got a Biggie Smalls t-shirt.
Oh, that's a tupuna of someone.
Oh, same. I got 2 pāk, I got Biggie Smalls.
Yeah.
Tanga katoa.
Yeah.
But e horo kuku ana, and that's it, eh? Koe tai o tātai tūpuna, they become icons.
Yeah.
For want of a better word. their paintings. I'll say it, tawhiao, kingi tawhiao. He was put on a tea towel. He was put on a £5 note or something.
Yeah.
Kingi tawhiao. It was a tea towel.
Yeah.
And someone I know, they might be listening, they went to a shop and the tea towel had an image of Te Tai Tupuna Māori, a well-known one. So they thought, wow, kare pai, I'm going to buy them all, buy all the tea towels. And then I said, what are you going to do with them? Well, I'll still keep them at home. At least I know they won't be used. Anyway, goes past the shop next day. They're back again. So buys those ones.
Oh.
Hey, next week goes back and then there's those tea towels.
Oh my God,
Next
they're just
minute.
reprinting them because they're so popular.
Well, they got stockpile out the back.
Yeah.
Well, next minute, got a whole cupboard full of tea towels. And what are you going to do with them? Going to hang them around your house? Hey, so I would have just dyed them black because there were these white ones. But
Yeah.
me tūpato because the moral of that is kei keka.
Yeah.
Hey, kei keka. Hopefully, though, you'll be looking at a whole lot of things with different glasses
eyes.
on, or you've cleaned them.
Yes, koia. That's it for me. It's like when you think you've got the only type of car, you buy a pink car, and you're the only one with it, and then all you see is pink cars.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You can't unsee it. You know.
Yeah.
Now all Brownie's going to see are Crocs.
I will wear mine into the studio tomorrow and show you my gibbets.
Oh, one of the bros, he walked in and bro, you wear Crocs? He goes, oh, I was meant to take them off before you come. Nah, I think it's when I look at them, I'm reminded of clogs.
Oh yeah, that's pretty much what they are.
See, there you go.
I remember before they had this resurgence of popularity.
What do you mean resurgence? Where did they...
Yeah. What do you mean popularity?
Before they had the surgence, I was going down the coast one time for a kaupapa, and my dad, he's always worn Crocs like forever since they first came out. And I thought, I'm just going to take some of his Crocs down there because, easy to slip on and off when you're going in and out of the wharenui. No one will steal them. They're ugly. Anyway, came out of the wharenui, my Crocs were gone.
Yeah.
Because they were the most convenient and comfortable shoes for people to put on.
Well, how did you get them on in the first place? Because they were the most convenient to wear.
Yeah.
Well, it's like, e taiwa, e taiwa ko haere mata ki nā marae, and Timothy's worried about his $2,000 pair of Italian shoes. And I said, no one wants those. If you came here with red bands, though, or something like that, they'd be gone.
They'd be gone?
Yeah.
Yeah. Hoi no, ke huri ki te waiata. O te wiki, ne?
O tātou waiata o te wiki, whakarongo mai.
Ai whakamihi atu kia korua e oku matua. E taiki uta kei maukita ai ki tu. E huhu e pepe hane hane, e pepe hane hane. E taiki uta kei maukita ai ki tu. E huhu e pepe hane hane, e pepe hane hane. E ihoa tau toko mai, tō wairu hata whai. Te mangai pai he retia mai, i te rangi mari e, i ngā waka katoa. E taiki uta kei maukita haigi i tu. E huhu e pepe hane hane, e pepe hane hane. E taiki uta kei maukita haigi i tu. E huhu e pepe hane hane, e pepe hane hane. E taiki uta kei maukita haigi i tu. E huhu e pepe hane hane, e pepe hane hane. Ai, 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 ai. E huhu e pepe hane hane, e pepe hane hane.
E pokea ana au I te mahi.
E te.
E te mahi.
Oh, is it? Restart.
Wera. E poke anau e te mahi, I'm overwhelmed by work. E poke anau I te mahi, I'm overwhelmed at work.
Ai.
Oh,
Or in
no, I
work.
was going for the other one.
The first one, eh?
Yeah.
E
That's
poke
what-
anau
okay.
e te mahi.
E poke ana au e te mahi. Ka mutu e ti weka ana te whare.
Ah, yeah.
Ai.
Nice.
Mana
Okay.
Yeah, ka whai, Erica.
Ka pai.
Kua mau.
Kua mau.
You got it. Choice.
No, I've just got to, actually kua mau it.
Ana,
Purua te moko.
ka pai. Ka whiwhi a te puheiri tana tohu, paua ko.
Ai. YTA, yet to achieve. Koeno. No re re te iwi mihi ana kia koutou katoa I tēnei wiki. Ngā whakaarotanga nui kia koutou. I runga I ngā mahi katoa.
Yeah, ko te aranga tēnei e tū nei. And koe neki anō hoki ngā rā o te whakamaharatanga o te pakaanga o rākau.
Ai.
Tahi rau e ono te kau ngā tau mai te wā o tau pakanga. So commemorating 160 years since the Battle of Ōrākau, and with the main day, everything happening on the 2nd of April.
Ai.
Kiko nei, so yep, ake e te iwi.
Ai, kei pā mai te wareware.
Yeah. Ko tātou tērā ne?
Ko tātou, just waiting on you, Erica.
Yeah.
What a cool episode. But, hei kona.
Hei kona e te iwi.
Yeah, yo!
Bit whakaronga, bit kari. Gather up close, everybody, buddy. Taringa. Yeah, tahuri mai ki yo. Whakarongo ki te tangi a te korimako. Korero flowing at the hook force. Kaupapa relevant, kaupapa out of bounds. Kaupapa exigent, kaupapa paramount. Nā kona whakapiri mai ki te kaupapa tino whakahira. Whakarongo pi kari mai. Hare mai, o Taringa, hare mai. We gotta gather up close, everybody. Gather up close, everybody. Kani move that body. Kani move that body.
Taringa, he mea tuku nā te wānanga o Aotearoa. Nā te māngai pāho me irirangi te motu I tautoko. To listen to more episodes, search for us on your podcast app and subscribe, or follow us on Instagram and Facebook. Taringa. Whakarongo mai.